You just let me know whenever you see it pop up, and I guess we'll get started. I guess I can do an intro. Hey everybody, this is the Noob Gamer, and I'm hanging out with my friend Ave from Ave Imperator Productions. I'll leave a
Yeah.
link in the description. How are you, Ave?
Oh, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You ready to get started with some Civ 6?
Absolutely.
Hell
Oh, there
yeah.
it is.
Alright, sweet. So I got to set it up already. It's random. Basically, I'm just gonna keep it to a small game.
I'm like 5 seconds behind you because I'm not in the stream. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's a turn-based game, so I think we'll still be able to discuss the strategy and all that. I can just pop through the.
why is Catherine de Medici the leader of France? That makes no sense. She was Italian. She married a guy.
I have no idea.
That pisses me off. There are better women to choose if that's like the whole idea is that they wanted another woman. It's just such a random person.
Drawing visitors from all corners of the earth.
I think in one of the Civ games they had Joan of Arc.
That's even fucking stupider. She was never a ruler of anything. She was a commander.
Oh shit! All right, so we got started right here. I'm just gonna plop the city down.
Well, it's just like imagine if they had Britain as a civilization in this game, and you could play as Princess Kate. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know who Princess Kate is.
She's an American bitch that married Harry right now.
Oh,
Like a year.
okay. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Alright, so if we look at the spawn zone, we got a little bit of farming over to the west that we can probably expand into, and then tundra down to the south, so there's probably not shit down there.
I mean, Paris is like 40 miles from the ocean. It seems like you're pretty far inland.
Yeah, I mean, uh, I think this is just a random spawn, random generated game and all that, but right now I'm looking for barbs because I want to try to get in front of their camps before they find me. Maybe head off their scout. I'm making a slinger in my main city for the same reason, because those barbs are going to come eventually.
Oh, they have slingers in this civ.
Yep, and they're really, really good units, especially because, oh hell yeah, I got one pop from a goody hut. So
I mean,
Paris.
slingers were the dominant missile troops of warfare up until the introduction of the composite bow in like what 1100? No, like 500 AD.
Oh, that's really interesting because what the progression of units in this game is slingers to archers to crossbowmen. So
Yeah, they had composites in Civ 5, I think it was.
uh, are composite bows different from crossbows, or are they like?
Yeah, composite bows are made from a composite of animal sinew, horn, and bone. And so the actual bow is capable of flexing to a degree which a single plank of wood would not be able to.
Oh, that's very interesting. Alright, so we did get scouted by one of these barbs, but I did see which way he came from, so we're gonna try to go find his camp.
What do you mean scouted? Barbarians have scouts?
Yep, and when their unit gets a little exclamation point above its head, like this one right here does, it will go back to its base and it will alert its friends. So if you kill it before it gets back to its base, then its friends won't come find you and kill you.
Well, that's interesting. I always assumed that most of the computer just kind of had vision of the map.
They kind of changed that so that you had an opportunity to at least do something about the barbarians before they were too powerful to attack you. Now this scout's going to be retreating from me, so I'm going to try to head him off with this warrior. The units in
He
this
has like a
game...
dog.
Yep. The units in this game have zone of control, so basically he was kind of forced to go south or he would lose his movement points. And now I got him
You
in a...
just gotta show him who's in charge.
Yeah, I got him in a pincer, so I imagine he's probably gonna go past the slinger because he can't really move past the warrior right here. Set up some foreign trade because we've already met a city-state up here, so we can set up as trader.
Oh look, Paris is at the South Pole. What a Can you name rivers? That would be pretty neat.
Nah, you can't really name anything, but the continents have names that they just kind of spawn.
Oh, that's neat. So is that river that you're on the Seine or the Meuse?
We'll
I
call
guess
it,
probably the southern river would be the Meuse, huh?
yeah, we'll call it the sign. How about that?
I'm pretty sure the Seine is the river that goes through Paris.
So I got this scout.
Did you know that Paris was an island in the middle of the Seine River, and the reason why they built that there in the Middle Ages was because they could defend against any incoming incursions, and so it was built up as a fortification, and then because it was such a safe position, it slowly grew over time to become a city.
I didn't know that, but that's really interesting. Uh, who was the first people to settle that area?
I want to say that it started out as some kind of Roman encampment, but I know that the Franks had Paris as one of their capitals because the Franks were a divided empire, to say the least.
Oh shit, might be in trouble right here. I'm not gonna be able to deal damage to this spearman, because if I do, then I'll probably lose my slinger. Probably just gonna retreat him. Units die pretty easy on Deity, so you kind of have to baby them.
Yeah, how do you get spearmen so quick?
They just kind of spawn. I'm lucky that he doesn't have a horse encampment or a horse resource near him, because then he would have horses, and that would be a lot worse for me. The horse units are just naturally stronger, and they spawn randomly based off of the horse resource, and this one is far enough away from him that it doesn't give him access.
Well, have you had enough time to even domesticate horses to the point of being able to ride on the back of them? Like, wouldn't that be kind of silly for them to have horses before anyone had discovered breeding habits to create rideable horses?
Well, animal husbandry is a skill that I've already picked up, so...
Yeah, but I mean, the whole reason why they had chariots before they had horseback riding was because the original horses were, like in North America, they actually had horses, but the native North Americans killed and ate all of them because they were just these small animals that were kind of useless. And it took thousands of years of breeding to get them to the point where they could be war steeds.
No man ever
Would you say that happened by
then left
3160
as
BC?
if there would be
No.
Well then, I don't know how they can ride horsemen, but they do.
That happened by like 500 BC, maybe?
Okay. I don't know, man, but they definitely do it.
That's actually where animal shows come from. Like when you see dog shows and stuff, it was originally horse shows. And the whole reason why horse shows were so important was because people needed to be able to understand how to properly breed a horse into a position that could be used for various agricultural purposes.
So did they use them as like farm animals before they actually rode them or something?
Yes, they were used to pull things, like chariots.
Hey, cool. I didn't
And
know if they had other applications besides just chariot pulling.
yeah, like well, ponies are more similar to the historic natural horse than actual horses as we conceive of them today. And ponies are used. Ponies were used in the Victorian age to pull mine carts out of coal mines. Have you ever heard of a Shetland pony?
Yes, I have.
Shetland was a region in Britain that was rich in coal, and the whole reason why they had a pony was because that pony was specifically developed to be able to pull mine carts out of coal shafts.
Hmm.
And today we just think they're cute.
Well, at least they had a function at one point in time. What was I don't remember what it was called, but they had this certain type of dog that existed in England, and they were used to I think they were called Spitfire dogs, and they were used to run on this wheel, kind of like a hamster wheel, and that hamster wheel would turn the spit so the meat would cook evenly.
Possibly. I know in early modern times, like the 15th to the 18th century, they had cranes in cities that were used for construction and for shipbuilding and for various different kinds of industrial output that were run by wheels that people would run in.
Really?
And so, yeah, so it would make sense that they would have smaller ones that dogs could run in.
Well, I'm pretty sure the dog ended up going extinct, but you know.
Well, extinct versus bred into a new type. Like the three types of dogs that Rome knew technically don't exist today, and yet they still sort of do.
Oh, that's well. What other breeds today, and like you know, what are the most similar? I guess I should say.
Well, so Romans had three kinds of dogs. They had shepherd dogs, they had hunting dogs, and they had war dogs. And there isn't anything like the Roman war dog today, except for no, like imagine like a German Shepherd, like 2 to 3 times its size. Like that would kind of be like a Roman war dog, and they don't exist anymore because they're fucking awful, horrible things that probably shouldn't have existed.
And they use these
And
things in war, so like I imagine if they're 3 times the size of a German Shepherd, they ripped people apart.
right, they would keep them starving, and they would only feed them corpses of people. And so when they went to battle, they wanted to eat, and they wanted to eat dead bodies. And so it was and they would use them to clean up battlefields, and they would also use them for a sort of shock troop against lightly armored opponents,
Hmm.
which is quite efficient because it's horrifying.
Did they use them against cavalry? Because that's what they're really effective in. They're really effective in that purpose in like Rome Total War or Attila Total War. If you just drop them on a cav unit, they kind of tear them apart.
That would make sense because the cavalry would have been lightly armored, but I would assume a cavalry should be able to outrun a dog.
Well, of course, but like you would drop them on you drop them on the cav units once the cav units have engaged somebody, or if you can get a flank on them, or whatnot. Because yes, even in the game they do outrun them, but oftentimes you can still get the dogs on them, and once the dogs are on them, it just tears them apart.
And then there's also the problem of once you release the dogs, you don't know specifically whether or not they're going to do what it was that you wanted them to.
What kept
Um,
what kept the dogs from just attacking the handlers?
Nothing. Well, what kept the dogs from attacking the handlers? Did you ever read the book White Fang?
No, but I know what you're talking about. I've heard of it.
Yeah, in the book White Fang, the half dog, half wolf that gets used into a fighting ring learns what's called the law of club and fang. And the law of club and fang states that an animal with its fangs will get to a human with a club in less time than it takes for the club to strike him. And so they learn very quickly that if you're attempting to go up against someone that has some kind of implement, that they will hit you before you can bite them.
Okay.
And so the main thing. Wait. The second city you founded is Ruin?
Yes.
Why? I know they have like a historical development team.
I don't know. Maybe it
Like,
was,
why isn't it Poitiers or Reims or
I know
fucking Massilia or Languedoc or
I know Reims comes up pretty soon.
well, it would be tough because all of the cities in France that were French were not developed by the French because they weren't. France actually comes from the Soissons, and the Soissons were a Roman pretender group who existed past the collapse of the Western Roman Empire and were absorbed by the Franks themselves. And so it would probably be kind of hard to determine what series the cities should grow in when none of them were actually built by the French themselves. I mean, you shouldn't even be the French.
I know, right? There should be somebody. I guess play the Franks first. They have.
Yeah, I had a mod in Civ 5, and it matured your civilization through the game. So, like, when you started playing a game as Germany, you weren't playing as Germany, you were playing as the Teutons, and then you advanced from the Teutons to the Prussians to the Germans. And I thought that was pretty neat, but
I'm lucky I got this promotion.
Who got promoted?
The Slinger, he was defending against Barb, and he was almost dead, but I got a promotion, so now he'll be fine to kill the Barb. And it's time to expand into a builder. Oh, I got a writing tech boost, even though I haven't met anybody.
Bruh.
Yeah, right.
I like the American flag in the picture. It's a good framing.
Thank you.
I don't know what happened to my Austrian Imperial battle standard, but it's somewhere.
And another Barb is dead. I'm having pretty good luck with these guys.
And another barb bites the dust. And another one gone, another one gone. Another barb bites the dust.
I think I'm gonna recall this Slinger from the north.
Do you know what was my favorite Civ in Civ 5?
Which one?
Fucking Venice.
Is being the
Oh yeah, I remember they were. You had to buy them though.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, but I know that they couldn't expand. Like you couldn't build settlers. But you could get great people that could buy city states, and it made it extremely tactical. And your cities had like twice the growth potential or something like that. I don't know, I really liked it.
But yeah, this sounds really interesting. I don't think I ever
They put an
actually
interesting spin on the game.
got a chance to play them. I gotta start clearing these encampments. There's 2 of them that are up right here.
Do you play on high barbs or on like average?
Just the average. I don't really screw with the settings too much.
Yeah, I knew a lot of people that like to play with like aggressive or whatever the highest stage of barbarians was, and I just never really got it. It felt like you spent so much of the game just fighting against barbarians.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like barbs are cool for what their purpose is. They keep you from expanding too quickly. That's
So
really
are
what
they
they're for.
actually like foreign civilizations in this game, or are they just encampments like in 5?
They're encampments.
I think it was in 3 and 4 where they were actually like rogue nations.
Yeah, they used to be able to take over your cities. They can't do that anymore.
Civ is one of those games that gets less complex as the series goes on. Like Civ 1 is fucking insane compared to the rest of them.
Yeah, I really miss the variety of things that you can do in Civ 1 though.
Like it's not graphically intensive, and there's not a whole lot of.
Fuck! Oh, I fucked up. That was a misclick from hell. Oh, okay. I can retreat him.
It takes me a second between when you say things and when it happens on the screen.
Oh, you'll see. I think in a second.
Yeah, no, I saw what you were upset about, and I saw that you just moved him onto an archer unit, so it looks like you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I thought he was out of movement points, and I was just like, he's gonna be so fucked. Sorry, he can go up there and build a farm.
Couldn't you just kill him and take it back?
I could, but that slows his production down.
So archers are 2 movement spaces for attack, and artillery are 3, right?
Actually, some of the artillery unit, yes, but the things like the bombard and the catapult and all that, they still work at a distance of 2.
Right, I meant like field cannons.
The field cannons are a different
Long
unit.
guns.
Yeah, field cannons replace the crossbowmen now.
Really?
Yeah, they're just a ranged unit, and they still attack at a range of I think they attack at a range of 1 actually. I'm not sure exactly.
I think in 5, the crossbowmen upgraded to machine gun emplacements.
Oh yeah. You get machine gunners eventually, but that's kind of later on.
Do you have special units as the French? Do you get musketeers?
I think that's what it is, yeah. It'll tell me, I don't remember what it is. I think it's up in my name plate.
Which is kind of funny because, like, when the French had musketeers, they got their shit stuffed.
I
Like
got
it should be Republican Guard.
I got the. Oh, actually, that's what was it? Guard Imperial.
Why is she wearing black? Like France was one of the few countries that exported dyes. They were all about colors because they could, and most other nations couldn't.
Each of us is carving us.
Fucking Catherine de Medici. God damn it.
Hey, so we got a couple people watching. If you guys just joined the stream, welcome. We're doing a French episode of Civilization 6, and we are in Deity difficulty. I am being joined by my friend Ave from Ave Imperator Productions.
Brother introduction.
Oh my god. Oh, I try to do two things at once. I fail pretty bad
No,
at
it's
it.
fine. You're doing good. You already have 2 cities, and they're both over 2 pop.
Yeah. And Merry Christmas if you guys are, you know, if it's still Christmas in your time zone.
Oh yeah, there's still a couple hours left in Christmas. I got 2 new visors for my welding hood for Christmas.
Oh, cool. What did you get?
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Nothing.
Well, the thing is that like when they gave me the visor to go get my hood, they gave me 3 of them, and I just wrapped 2 of them and put it away, and so I had something for Christmas.
Oh, so I got you. I mean, don't feel bad, dude. I didn't get anything for Christmas, but I did give some gifts, so I felt good about that.
I mean, I considered those visors fucking for Christmas. I mean, they were like $120 a pop.
I think that city-state cleared that barb encampment for us.
Who is it?
Kabul. They're a militaristic
Oh.
city-state.
Kabul. That's Afghanistan.
Yeah, and they're militaristic city-state, so that's, I guess, accurate, because Afghanistan is always at war.
Afghanistan is the graveyard of empires, as they say.
How many different empires have died there? You know this better than I do.
Oh, a lot. I mean, that was as far as Transoxiana was the border of Alexander the Great, and when he tried to push past there, his men were like, "Hey, fuck this," and he was like, "All right."
Oh shit. Okay, so there's a problem with the production in the city.
Mysticism.
I think I can probably get away with purchasing 1 production tile. Hey, hush.
Is that Dixie?
Yeah, that's my dog. Merry Christmas, man.
Are you the one with the dog named Dixie?
No, it's Daisy.
Daisy. I know someone with a dog named Dixie.
No, I guess my dog scared off the people that were watching.
They were there. They still count towards your total view total, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's not really about that. I don't really care. I just thought it was funny. Hey, God of the Craftsman hasn't been selected yet. I'll take that. I need another builder, but I don't. I have to pick up some amenities because my cities are having an amenities problem.
What are amenities?
Like
Luxuries?
luxuries, basically, yeah.
Oh.
Fuck that. They want me to go build down in the tundra? There's no food down there.
You got another settler already.
Yeah,
You gotta build it on the Muse, bro.
I don't really, I can put it down here. There's crabs. But, I gotta get out of this fucking screen. There, oh, okay, so there is food up there.
You know how the French love their fucking crabs.
Alright, so we're gonna build a campus. Because we need to keep caught up on science.
Science is for nerds.
Well, science keeps you alive because you don't want the AI to like show up with battleships when you're still
It is equally important.
in the classical era.
The Aztecs turned out fine.
I don't think they did.
I mean, like, they got gang raped, but Mexico exists, so it's not all bad.
I think Mexico is more Spanish than it was Aztec.
Nah, man. Like, maybe 20% of the people in Mexico are Spanish.
Alright, this city is like screwed, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start a builder. Hey, there's Rands. Right there.
Hey! I mean, that's still not Poitou, or Languedoc, or
What's his quest? Oh, construct a
Reims,
campus. Hey, look,
or any of the actually important cities in France, but
I'm gonna get a free ally just because I'm building a campus right here.
yeah, dude, like, the two next cities that you built are like two minor towns in France. Like, what the fuck?
I need to start hitting some of these inspirations as well, but
Like, everybody knows Reims and Poitou are the two next most important cities in France next to Paris. And then Languedoc. But that's, like, pretty far away, so.
so
And then Marseille.
my trade route is most of my gold per turn. It's 6 out of the 7.5 of my gold per turn.
Fuck it, man, you gotta get that gold.
Well, it is nice because it lets me buy workers. It's the best thing to spend money on early.
Aren't workers more, turn intensive in this
The
one?
man who has
Well, the
not
workers
enough
don't
to
work
bring
the same
about
way in this
deforestation.
civilization as the previous ones. They have charges. You start off typically, unless you're China, you get 3 charges on your builders, and then you can like upgrade them and get more. So I have to keep building them. I'm spending production in order to get the tiles improved, but then you don't have the problem of like workers sitting around being idle and doing nothing.
Yeah, I remember you would spend a bunch of turns getting all these workers, and then you get everything built up, and then you'd have to delete them.
Yep, and then you'd have to build them again once you got to the next era. They don't have that problem. You just kind of use them up, and they usually have a purpose because at the very least they can give you farms, which is half a house, and food.
And they don't build roads anymore, right?
No, your trade routes are what build the roads for you.
So you can't build roads as Rome with your legionaries anymore?
Actually, you still can do that. Yes,
Because that was really useful.
your legionaries can still build roads.
Which makes sense, because, I mean, the Romans were tactically reliant on engineering.
So I can go ahead and buy that builder now. And I'm gonna go pick up these luxuries down here in the south. Alright, there's one right here and there's one right here. And I have the tech for both, so pick them up and then I won't have this amenities problem anymore. You usually have a little bit of an amenities problem when you go 3 cities, and since I didn't have any AI opponents, it looks like I'm on an island. I had it on shuffle, so I'm pretty sure that this is islands. Yeah, staying away from the coast and basically being unscouted by anybody who could potentially scout me.
Scouting's for noobs.
I mean, that's why I'm not doing it. Oh, crap. So this is what I was talking about. See that horseman? I couldn't see him, and all of a sudden he's just taking my worker.
Damn. No, I haven't. Oh, yeah, okay, now I see it.
Yeah. And gotta deploy some forces.
So, are there no ruins in this game?
Oh no, there are villages. So you can go to the villages and they'll give you little tech boosts. That's why I got the 1 population and all that.
Don't you want to build a scout to go and take those then?
I mean, I've scouted most of the island if you see. Like,
Okay, it just turns brown if you haven't been there in a while.
yeah, the map is kind of like drawn when it's in the fog of war, and then when you reveal it, it's the actual map. Alright, so I pick up that amenity. And this worker is just sitting there, so that's kind of nice. What about the oligarchy? And we're doing that just so that we have the combat bonus.
We always want to have a combat bonus.
Well, we get a combat negative multiplier when we play on deity difficulty, so I like to offset that using social policies and whatnot, so I can kind of keep on pace with the AI if I ever have to go to war with them.
Yeah, I never really enjoyed war in Civilization games.
It's pretty good in this game.
Like, I always preferred doing cultural victories, because I felt like they were more difficult.
Well, they are more difficult, and that's what where our civ is geared towards, so we'll probably end up winning with the cultural victory.
They still have that weird thing that they put in Civ 5, tourism.
Yes, they have tourism in this game still, and that's how you win the cultural victory. It's basically the points for victory. Hey, he killed himself. That's nice.
That's not nice, man. That's a serious problem.
No, that barbarian horseman died during his attack. I guess is a more accurate way to say that. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Yeah, war never changes. Pick another spearman. Because, not barb camp, we're gonna go clear it out right now because our worker's gonna get there first. If you're just joining us on the stream, our worker got ambushed from the fog of war by a horseman. It moved in, I couldn't see him, and he just, you know, he got captured. Luckily,
Man, I was trying to find the full conversation where that guy from Metal Gear Solid goes, "War. War never changes.
that's
Proxy wars wage across the country."
that's also how they start Fallout, the most recent Fallout.
What a ripoff.
Yeah, right.
That's from like 3 Metal Gear Solid games.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I'm not a huge Fallout fan. Just gonna throw that out there.
I mean, it was fun. I never finished it, but it's one of those things that I think, you know, I'm probably never going to stream because it's a story-based game, and the story is something that I don't really want to reveal, but maybe I'll, like, you know, add some mods or do something unique.
When Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, I had played like 5 or 6 of the previous games, and I was like, you know, I haven't heard it's all that good. And so I watched someone beat the game in 5.5 hours on YouTube, and I was like, that's good enough.
They actually have a problem. Some video game companies aren't cool with like their stuff being streamed, but most of them are. Hey, so we met somebody.
Yeah, Nintendo, I know, won't let you do it.
Where did we meet her? Oh, she's up here. Her boat's up there.
Scythia.
It's important to
What a
know.
silly civilization. Scythians, yes, even Syrians.
Alright. So we're not really being contested on the island, so we need to expand and capture the whole thing, because I imagine the AI is doing the same thing. Hey, that's a great deal. Look at this. This is 60 gold plus 73 gold, plus I get their shit too. I don't need two
Why would
amenities.
2 separate games both use the same quote to open their game? I don't even understand. Maybe they're homaging each other?
It could be like an Easter egg or something like that. Let's send this guy all the way down.
They don't even actually have anything to do with each other.
I mean,
I think I played Fallout 2, and it was one of those games where when you talked to somebody, there was like 15 different options, and it was all text-based.
I like text-based games. I think they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I'm just saying, like, the conversations were really in depth.
Yeah, that is something. I mean, and sometimes you can't really put them down because of like the context of the game.
Yeah, Fallout 2 is a really good game. What was the one Elder Scrolls game? Morrowind. That was another fantastic. That was mostly text based for the talking.
Hey, I will say I think Skyrim was a really good game. I think it was better than Oblivion.
Yeah, Skyrim wasn't bad. I guess maybe just playing Morrowind when you're young and then see like it's the same thing like we were talking about with Civ, where like Civ 1 had so much more in it. Like Morrowind just had so much stuff in the game that it was just difficult to play
Well,
another game.
that and like the map was also enormous.
Well, the Morrowind map was technically just a small part of the overall map, but it felt like it was larger.
If
I don't
bread
know.
is the first necessity.
Because I don't even think you can go into Morrowind in the other games.
You can go into a small piece of it.
No, okay.
I think that's in one of the DLCs for Skyrim.
I had a friend that had Skyrim was the better player house games when they added Hearthfire. Um, yeah, I never played Fallout 4.
Dude,
Um,
the house stuff is great. I love being able to, but not only a house, but an entire base and like being randomly attacked and you having to go to defend it. I think that's one of the better parts of the Fallout series or the Fallout game.
but like, why do you care that you have a house that's being attacked? Can't you just go build another one?
No, because you have like people that join you and shit. So they follow you and you have to go and protect them and then they'll like do work for you for free.
Why don't you just let them die and then go enslave people?
I mean, they're basically your slaves because you don't pay them. So look at this barbarian army that's engaged with this city-state down here. I gotta clear this camp again.
Man, there are barbs everywhere.
Yeah. They spawn from the shadows, so unless you have a unit that's revealing the map, they will just keep spawning. And one of the benefits of the barbs, though, is you can train your units on them and get free experience points. Because they're not too smart.
Was it
Shit.
Civ 3 or Civ 4 where you could only stack units if you had a general, and generals could only like randomly appear through like defeating multiple units? Do you remember what I'm talking about? I mean, you can't even do
Yes.
that anymore,
I think
right?
that was Civ 3. And you
Okay.
can stack units in this game. You just have to get the proper civic, and you start off by being able to make corps and then battalions, I think.
Oh, they brought back unit stacking.
Yeah, but the units kind of absorb into each other, and they stay that way. But they get, 3 times as strong, and they have 3 times as much health. And it is beneficial to stack your units, because if you attack a unit that's not stacked, you usually just kill it.
Yeah, I think in Civ 3 you could stack like 20 units on top of one if you had a general. And so you could just roll up with one unit next to a city and just fucking destroy it in a turn.
Yeah, exit. Okay, you need to go over there.
It's been a while since I played the old Civs.
I don't even have them like on my Steam account. I don't. I had to go dig out my discs and install them or buy them again. They're probably not too expensive.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Oh man, you know what I need to stream is um Zeus and Poseidon.
Oh my god, I love those games. I play
Dude, I went back and played that the other day. I still had it on the Sierra website, and I was like, oh, no way.
Oh really? They still have they
Yeah.
support their games and stuff. That's awesome. I have Cleopatra, and I mean I just love that whole block of games. I used to have Caesar on like disc. I never played Poseidon, but I
I
know
don't
it's in
think
like
I
the
ever
same
had
family.
the Cleopatra one, and I think I played Caesar 4 one time, but it was a long time ago. And I know that for the longest time I had it's Zeus is the base game and Poseidon is like the expansion.
Right.
But it's the perfect balance of city builder and strategy warfare game, you know?
Yes.
It's very like there's no other games that ever really tried to make that again.
Set your course by
I'm looking.
It's like,
I'm looking forward to like this resurgence that I've been seeing in like new upcoming games where they're like, okay, we can't do the new shit right, so they just kind of reskin the old stuff because
yeah,
you get a different game and you get to experience a different game, but it's still the same core. Like they're doing that with Railroads 3, I think, or the new Railroad game, and it's basically just a reskin of Railroad Tycoon 3, and I'm really excited about it because if it is and it works that way, like I'm looking forward to another economic simulator. I,
well,
I
it's like I was talking to you when we were playing, or yeah, when we were playing, Banished. Is like they should have native raids, and there should be multiple areas where you can bring up settlements, but you have to have soldiers to go clear them, and forts and things like that. Like, if they combined that element with the base game of Banished, it would be such a better game.
They have a new Banished clone that's coming out, but it's a Wild West, and they do have raiding and stuff in it.
Yeah, but Banished itself just needs that one element to be fantastic.
I mean, I love Banished.
Because that's the whole point of Zeus and Poseidon is like you get your city built up and then other cities start to rival you and then you have to set up to new colonies and you make military colonies and economic colonies and you send your guys off to war, but you can only do that if you have a successful city. And that game was made like 20 years ago. Like, why can't they do that today?
I think it's probably just a different audience that plays video games. Like the audience that used to play video games used to be like a real technical crowd, and that meant like, you know, fairly smart. Oh wow, Sissia has taken this from me. How did they do that? I guess they're generating more points than I am. That's alright.
What did they take?
They took my ally. They took Kabul.
Oh.
I don't think they actually took it. I think they just... Oh, I think they're competing for it right now. Let's check.
Where even are they?
Oh no, though. They're still my allies. How that archer die? Oh, okay, whatever. So I'm pretty sure they lost against those barbs down there.
No, that's fine. It's not units you lost.
Nope, but I'm gonna have to bring my army over now to deal with that barbarian encampment. Oh, actually, I think they killed it. That or I'm gonna get attacked on my border soon, but that's fine. I'm pushing out, trying to capture a seaport now.
You won't.
Nah, I won't. I mean, like with this isolation, I am pretty set up to be a scientific empire, and that's pretty much the only course to victory if you can't kill them.
So is it like in Civ 5 where you didn't really want more than 4 settlements, or are you allowed to expand a lot more?
No, you can expand a lot more. I really appreciate the fact they brought that back.
Yeah, because it always felt like when you were playing a game in Civ 5, like it punished you for going past, like, honestly, like 4 settlements.
It did. The corruption multiplier was just too big.
And then you just might as well play as India.
Yeah, because India had one city, but they could get so big.
Yeah, they had the, like, 200% growth and 50%.
Cost. Yep.
Yeah, something like that, where you just needed to have a couple of cities to dominate.
No, India could only have one city, but they would grow it to be really, really big.
Yeah, I remember they were kind of, like, broken.
I mean, they kind of were, especially, have you ever heard of, like, the nuke bug in Civilization 1 with India?
Yeah, Gandhi would always nuke everyone.
As soon as he got the technology for it, because of the way the AI built, he would just build a whole bunch of nukes, and then this technology would flip his multiplier and he would kill everybody. So he was like the soft enrage for the game. If he was in the game, you had to kill him or like win before you got to that point, or else he would always just kill you.
Well, that was a weird game, man. Like, you could design what your people were and how they thought and things like that.
Yeah,
It was...
do you remember the television head when you got media?
Yeah.
Dude, you could go and influence everybody by just using the television head.
It was a very interesting game. It's... Hopefully they'll start bringing back different kinds of qualities from that one in new ones. But you know, Total War is very similar to that. Like Total War had more features in the older games than the newer, and it just seems like a strange way to run a company.
I mean, it's easier on the design if you have a different like vision in mind for the game. You want to make it a little bit simpler for people to be more accessible to like larger groups of people. It does make sense in that aspect.
It's just like I don't know. Like, oh, it's a new game, but it does less, and it costs more.
Right.
Dude, those barbs are pushing on you hard.
I know, right? That's why I bought that warrior up here, so I can actually do something about it.
Also, Ruin is rivaling Paris.
Oh shit, I lost an archer, man. It's crazy. I did not expect to lose a unit there. And our archer is a really good unit too.
Now you gotta attack across a river.
Well, luckily I can flank this guy twice. There's flanking in this game.
Right.
And so,
I think they've all had flanking bonuses.
yeah, but you can get the unit to turn around, like by attacking it, and then attack it again, get the bonus twice.
Oh, okay.
Hey, cool. He's making it even easier for me to kill him.
He swings his hammer down on the dirt.
Right. All done. Alright, we'll go Spearman first. He's got some diamonds up here. I might want to expand up there. There's 2 bananas and some diamonds.
Bananas and diamonds.
A pretty big shortage of water over here, but it's still really good territory. I gotta find that encampment. I think it's right there. Because they're not coming from, like, nowhere.
Well, they might be.
No, they come from somewhere. Oh, I don't need to spend that guy, so I'm gonna save him. I don't have an encampment yet, so there's no reason for me to use that bonus. We met the Chinese. How nice.
You can go Kami already?
Kami, man.
Oh, shit, yeah. The Great Qi Shin Hin.
Yeah, he's down there.
I never understood why they went from populations to, like, individual numbers.
Well, those represent population.
But, like, what?
I don't know.
Like 10,000 people?
It's
Because
probably
in Civ 5,
it's
like,
probably
only got
logarithmic.
like 30 or 40.
Yeah, it's probably like a logarithmic thing. I don't know. You could do the math.
I don't do math, okay? That's why we invented calculators.
Oh no, he denounced me. We're friendly.
How is he announcing you?
We're friendly with Scythia. Here, declare friendship. Alright, cool.
What does he even have to denounce you for?
Oh, she likes me because we were trading before. That's right.
How do you even trade with Scythia? They're nomadic people. What would they even have to trade? Slaves and goat milk?
I don't know. They. Oh, there he is. So Rien's is finally caught up. Fine. I guess we
There's
have
the
to.
encampment.
Yeah, I guess we have to build an encampment. What's up, Barbs? Oh, look, I have a goodie hut. This is what they look like, James. Right there.
I'm behind. You gotta give me a second.
I mean, you'll see me zoom in on it.
That's the. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Next to the encampment.
Yep. They usually kind of protect them. Alright, cool. Trade delegations give you money, but they also get basic information on your civilization. Since we're allies, there's no reason that I have to worry about her attacking me right now. At least I hope. She might stab me in the back, but...
It is Civ.
It is Civ, that is true. I'm gonna settle this region.
Nations do not have permanent allies, only permanent interests.
I mean, that rings pretty true. Imagine if there was a massive food shortage and Great Britain was the only place we could get our food.
You'll conquer that shit.
I mean, we would have to.
Imagine if Great Britain was the only place you could get your food.
Yeah,
Everybody
man.
would be eating fucking black pudding and corn.
Hey, it's speaking of Great Britain, here is England right here. She's pretty far away, though.
I haven't seen him yet.
I bet she denounces me next turn because we don't have a city on the same continent.
Oh, nice. It's Victoria. That's awesome.
Yeah. There's her ship.
At least it's not, fucking, Elizabeth for once.
Yeah, right? It was Elizabeth in 5, I think.
And in 3. And in at least one other one.
Maybe 4. Hey, we're, up to 7 people. Welcome to the stream, guys. Merry Christmas. If it's still Christmas in your area, it's Christmas for one more area, or 1 more hour in my area.
In the BEST time zone.
In the best time zone, that's true. Yep, see, she denounced me right there.
Why would they denounce you? You haven't even done anything.
The AI has agendas, and so if you're on her continent, she's likely to be your friend, and then she'll try to settle like other people's continents in order to be colonialist.
I just thought they couldn't denounce you unless you did something wrong. I guess it's from other games.
No, but there is casus belli, and they kind of go to war with you immediately, or not immediately, 3 turns after denouncing you. So that is kind of one of the reasons.
So just in case they need to.
So we got a great scientist. That's awesome. And we got a bonus because we got a bonus towards education because we spawned him. Let's see what he does. We get 2 Eurekas and 1 random civic. So that's nice.
Omar Khayyam. Yeah, that sounds French.
Yeah, right.
I mean, today, I guess. I don't know.
We'll get a granary. It'll give us a bonus on that wheat.
All the world's a stage.
Damn, dude, your capital's getting squeezed out.
What do you mean?
It's not even the biggest city in your empire anymore.
That's fine.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
You're drinking coffee at 11 o'clock at night?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that. I need more cities on this island. I don't need theology. I'm not gonna be able to get a religion. You pretty much have to rush religion if you want to get it, and it's still kind of not a very likely thing when you play on Deity. I don't really even pay attention to it usually.
Somebody will come up with a religion.
Yeah, and then they can spread it to me as long as I don't lose because of the religious victory, but it's pretty hard because you can just go kill the person if they're getting ahead.
This is my religion now, douchebag.
Right, I'm gonna take it from you. Yeah, let's build another settler. Hey, so look, a barb encampment has spawned.
Wipe him out.
Yeah, he just spawned, so he's not gonna have too many units. I'm gonna try to get in front of it. Yeah, you guys don't let me build wonders. Every time you try to build a wonder, they take it from you. It's the most annoying thing in the world. You'll be like 3 turns away, and then... What was that? James? I guess we lost him. And there's Gandhi.
Okay, I'm back now.
What was that noise?
I don't know. I thought my mic was on mute. I guess maybe it was free.
I mean, it sounded like a vacuum cleaner almost.
I was not vacuum cleaning. It's just one of those mysteries of life, I guess.
I'm ready to get a navy and start engaging some of these AI. I want to go to war. I'm itching for war. These barbs aren't doing it for me anymore.
You've been expanding pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You don't really have any resistance, though.
I mean, like, the problem is the AIs probably also don't have much resistance.
Fucking Brazil, every time.
Yeah, right? You get denounced for the stupidest reasons. Like, trying to compete with, or not, like, compete for the favor of the AI is silly. That's a lot of gold. 270, I'll take it. Or coffee. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee myself. You guys can have some of my coffee. I do need to go ahead and... Oh, shit, there's barbs up here.
Why does Gandhi look like a space alien?
Dude, all of the features of the people in this game are completely exaggerated. I'm looking forward to when this game gets good. I really don't like it when you spawn on islands, but I want to keep it random.
Without mathematics,
Keep generating gold off these guys.
You get gold from killing barbs.
Yeah, and experience points for your units. That fucker.
Look at all those bananas up there.
Yeah, right? Bananas, whales, diamonds.
What more could you possibly ask for?
I don't know, man. Those sound like, that sounds like living the life right there. Oh my god, that was stupid. Why did he do that? Alright, well, go to sleep for now. I'm probably gonna lose that archer because instead of doing a ranged attack, he decided to just walk into the woods.
Well, you know, woods are comfortable.
I mean, I'll be surprised if he survives. Oh, he might. Nope. We'll find out.
Well, don't tell me, because I want to delay. I want the suspense.
Alright, I won't tell you.
Oh, he got blasted. Oh, he got blasted again. Oh, shit.
You barely made it, bro.
Oh, he made it. Yeah. That's exciting.
It is exciting because I don't have to buy
Why
another
does
one.
Paris keep devolving?
It's not. It's just growing slowly. It's got a...
It's been at 7 like twice now.
Oh, every time you build a settler. It takes 1 pop every time you build a settler.
Why don't you take it out of ruin then?
Because I have better production in my capital. Barbs are crazy, man.
They just want to be left alone. That's why they're coming into your territory.
I know, right?
Blam.
And I have to deploy my forces from the opposite side this time, so they're taking forever to get over there. Heavy chariot. Pretty neat. That'll allow me to like screw up their ranged units, get behind their ranged units. And then when I push up to capture that barbarian encampment, I can take my settler with me and just kind of settle it so I don't have to deal with this problem anymore.
Can cities not attack anymore?
You have to get walls first. And since I don't have any AI opponents, I'm trying to skip buying them because they're useless later on if you're not getting it. If you can just defend with the navy, the spending the resources on walls just doesn't help you. Oh, they killed my my trader. It's pretty gay. Whatever. I'll build another one.
I think Freddie Mercury killed the traitor before he died. His last great gay act.
Oh, come on. Oh, he survived.
The 4 building blocks.
These guys are pretty strong.
Yeah, that chariot's getting beat up on.
Holy crap, he's got a caravel. Oh, I am playing on fast. That's right.
Oh, so each turn is more time or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, it's already 125 AD.
Yeah, I'm about to unlock Niter, which is gunpowder, get pikemen right now. So, I mean, I guess that's on pace.
I think Alexander the Great came up with pike blocks.
Wow. Alright.
Man, those barbs are really fucking with your shit.
Yeah, it's like a big attack wave. I mean, you can see that. Just try to come up and flank them from the north. That way I don't get attacked by both of those archers.
There's no mini-map in this game.
It's my face that's covering it.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I'm... Shit. How was he able to do that? That guy moved 3 spaces.
They're barbs, man.
I know, right?
You can't tell them how to live their lives.
You can't. coming down hard on that archer. Alright, let me see. Probably need to get a builder so I can pick up that other coffee since I'm trading with India. That's why I'm having an amenities problem again.
India's always got something they need.
I mean, they're the reason why I'm not screwed up right now in my economy. They're kind of subsidizing my economy for one luxury resource. Alright. Get some gold coming in again. And then I want to put this commercial district down so I can continue to trade. Because that is one of my advantages. I'm going to move up here and clear this barb encampment now.
You won't.
No, I will. Oh, I can promote him. I don't have anywhere to move him anyway. Plus 10 against melee units sounds pretty nice. It looks like that's the end of that wave, and I don't see any more camps spawning up. And there might be one down here, but I guess I can drop a city down there. It's kind of a waste of a settler, but it would be nice to stop being attacked. I don't want to have to build any more military. It was cool for a while getting free gold, but it's kind of
It
gotten...
looks like England might do that for you.
Hey. Well, anybody who can see it, I can kill that if I wanted to. They can't really settle. I guess they could settle pretty much exactly where he's standing, and that's it. And I'm okay with them having a city there. I can trade with it. There's no downside to trading with people. I don't need all of the land. I just need enough to win the game. Oh, apparently I have a lady in waiting.
What does that mean?
That's just what it came up with. It said my lady in waiting told me that England was trading with China.
Damn, they got a bunch of stuff.
They do. Should be okay though. I think it is time to get some the industrial districts. I'm kind of weak on industry. Looks like they're gonna kill themselves.
We can no more have exact relief.
Hey, I think he wins? Yeah, he wins. That's good.
Now that spear guy can take out your club guy.
No, there's
Oh, you can't move over there without going past your unit.
yeah, there's a zone of control, so he will lose his movement points if he does that. He's only... Oh, crap. They're always lucky, aren't they? I'm never lucky. I really should have cleared that encampment, I guess.
Did someone else take it? Oh no,
Yes.
you spawned a new unit.
No, it would be better.
Oh, and now there's 3.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be better if I go ahead and just pull off. There's no way I can really deal damage with this guy. Actually, wait, if I do this... I think, yeah, okay, he's fine there.
Picked him up with the spear.
Throw him down on the ground, yeah, that's the kill animation. I think I'm gonna lose this guy, but that's fine. Yep. Shit. These fucking barbs are wrecking my shit, man. That's alright. Yeah, I can't do that, but I can do this.
Run away.
I mean, like, here's the choice. I could lose those units, or I could keep them. That's basically the choice. I sacrificed the spearman right here, so that he would clear the encampment.
Well, and you chose well.
Yeah, and that city right there will draw the barbs in, and I can use that archer to clear them up. So, at least the problem is solved. It might not be
You have no military units left now.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, because I'm not going to be using them for anything. Now that the barbs are dealt with, and they won't be spawning anymore, I don't really need them. I can save the maintenance. I have to concern myself more with a navy than anything else.
Oh, look, there's Brighton.
How am I headed towards bankruptcy? I make plenty of money.
Aren't we all headed towards bankruptcy?
Hey. 65 health. It's a good thing they get 200, man. I don't expect them to attack again. And this city will have enough food to survive, so that's good. So what this barbarian swordsman tells me is that there's an iron up here that I can go get. And I'm going to, because I need it. I don't have any right now.
Iron's good.
Iron is very good. What about a harbor? And then I'm gonna have to go through a round of building some workers too. I only have this one guy coming up. Hey, radio frequency. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. It's on my other screen. Merry Christmas to you, buddy.
Yeah, I'd say he's not looking too hot.
Who?
Ambois.
Oh, he's fine. No, I mean, I really mean it. He is. They heal 20 points per turn. He's probably gonna kill the
Your
barbs.
income is too low.
What's up?
Why would they denounce you for having too low of an income? Like, shouldn't they be happy with the fact that you're not doing?
It's their agenda thing. I mean, like I said, on this difficulty, the AI is not going to be your friend. It's pretty hard to make friends. Alright, so that's that barb problem taken care of. And like I said, I don't think anybody else is going to spawn in my immediate area. Right. I need to send you down here because you need to help the city grow a little bit. I really need to get those logging camps. Those logging camps will help these cities grow because they have forests. I think that's coming up soon. Alright, so the frontier has been established. It's pretty much all of the control I need over this island. I don't think I'm actually allowed to put any cities up here. I think Brighton's too close. And they settled it in an awful area, so I don't really want to take it over. Oh, I could build a great library. Or I could try to, but they'll take it away from me, I'm sure.
Well, you get like money refund or whatever.
Yeah, but I don't want that. I want the wonders. I just know from experience not to try for them. Not until you have like a really powerful city. You can maybe get some industrial era wonders if you stay caught up with the AIs. Heck, and looks like there's another place I can expand up here.
Do it.
I think that's the right choice.
Is that the iron?
I don't see it yet. So can't do anything there. I could do something here. Put a farm right here. He just needs more food in that city.
Food is always useful.
Right? Well, three farms should be enough for him. I just wanted to keep the southern pass right here. Like, keep vision on the southern pass and keep the barbarians from spawning down there in the tundra.
Who is purple?
Hey, this is cool. Look at all these navy units these guys have right here. They're gonna be protecting my west. What do you mean who's purple? Up here?
There's purple units moving through your territory.
Oh, it's they're like religious units.
Oh, okay.
You can't attack them, but if you have religious units yourself, you can go into holy warfare with them.
Holy warfare.
Holy warfare. Wow, he's got ironclads.
In 920 AD. Alright.
Right? Well, there's not much else that I can put my here. We'll do a research grant. the research grants is going to up my science until I can get the university, because the university will actually give me something to build in Paris. And I want universities that get me those great scientists.
Great scientists are better than good scientists.
It's true, although good scientists are pretty good.
Wait, so you're both Buddhist and Jewish?
Yes,
Alright.
different governments. What does this resource give me? Food plus culture. I probably should build a city right here. The neat thing about these production bonuses, you don't have to finish them. I mean, it's a good idea to finish them because they give you great people points, but if you want to switch, you can. Well, I guess I can spend some money and put it right here. Oh my god. Go back. Alright. My dog knocked over my thermos. Good thing it was empty. I think. Mostly empty.
It is the mark of an educated...
I think mass production. Yeah, mass production is what let. Oh wait, no. It says build a lumber mill. I guess I haven't gotten there yet. There it is, right there. Machinery. Yeah, I'm gonna go after those. I kind of need them. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Yeah, those barbs. That camp we already cleared. They're sending them their last dudes. Hey, and then Zanzibar. That actually, I kind of needed to find them earlier, but yeah, we'll keep that deal going. It's good that I found them now.
Why? What do they do?
They give you a bonus to your commercial districts, and your capital. Like, you just give you free gold, basically.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and hopefully they're not being influenced by too many people. I'll check that out in a little bit. I can build a lumber mill soon, so I don't really want to clear any more forests here, even though I've pretty much eaten all of them. Oh, I could buy this tile. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy that tile right there. Hey, China's my friend as well. I'm trying to stay relatively unoffensive to most people.
You barely even came into contact with any of them.
I mean, I know where all their capitals are, so that gives me an idea of where to send the armies when I'm ready to attack them.
That's all that matters.
I'm ready to get some cities up here. This is looking pretty nice now. I thought it was going to be, you know, empty up there, but it looks like this island kind of expands pretty far.
Yeah, I'm not sure why England chose to put that city in the middle of the tundra.
I don't either. I mean, I guess it's at 3 pop, so it's doing okay, but maybe they see some sea resources that I don't see right now. That could be the the reason. The computer's pretty good at figuring it out. Yeah, so this is pretty good for me. I want to gobble this up before somebody else comes and decides to move in. More territory is always good.
The taxpayer.
Alright, 8 turns for this guy. He's got 1 build on him. I probably don't want to build another one, so I'll just leave him here for now. Not really much else I can do with that guy except scout. So I'm gonna send him off to try to find another continent.
China's in the modern era already? What?
What? Yeah, usually the AI has a pretty big advantage on you, but that's not boding well. It's only turn 156, man. Turn 156 and China is in the modern era.
It's not even 1000 AD.
Not even 1000 AD. They're about to nuke us. All right, that's all right though. The AI is not too good at winning at a science victory, so I will catch up with them. Hey, look, found somebody. I am gonna go to war soon. I know it's all been expansion and growth, but it's leading up to something. Hey, another guy.
I'm surprised none of them are at war yet.
It looks like this might be connected, or there's like a little strait right there. No, there are wars. Look. There are like minor wars against city-states right now, but the AI will eventually fight each other if they are too close. If their borders are too close, they have too much military next to each other, they just go to war naturally.
As they should.
Wait, I think, how many archers do I have? Oh, okay, so if I buy an archer with my money, I will get another unit to upgrade into a crossbowman, and I will get all of that science refunded to me. So I think I'm going to do that.
I'd imagine the whole world as one big...
Look at that. And I want to reveal Niter. This is China right here. And China is my friend, so maybe I don't want to kill them necessarily, but...
Well, I don't think you want to kill them, because I think they could probably fucking own you.
I mean, yeah, but the game's pretty bad at using its units properly. Plus, he only has a swordsman. Look.
It's probably not his only unit.
I'm not too worried about it. It's crazy. 54 turns. It's too much.
The game will be over by then.
Yeah, probably. At this rate. I'll go ahead and get another builder. This city is just producing so slowly. Oh yeah, I can build that lumber mill now. Oh, these guys are... Okay, so I don't want to spend my envoys right now. I'm going to save them up and use them when I can actually take somebody over. Well, I guess I can actually use that one because I don't have that one bonus. If I put them in Zanzibar, I'll get 1 or 2 gold per turn. So you have any upcoming streams on your channel?
I don't think so. None planned. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what's going.
I should increase some production speed. How many more builds? He's got 1 more build on him. Can I buy this tile? Just barely. And get more shields on this particular city.
The Navy.
Feudalism's a nice civic. You start getting food bonuses on your farms. If you build 3 farms next to one another, they all buff each other.
Farmer solidarity.
Right?
Alright, man, it's pretty late for me. I will check the rest of this out later. You have a good.
Well, thanks for joining, man. You have a good night.
Oh, we're on Discord, aren't we?
Yeah, just you can end the call. Alrighty, guys. Well, if you guys have any questions, I have chat brought up right here. I can keep the conversation going. At least do my best. Oh my gosh. My income is still too low. Alright, whatever. I think I'm gonna pick up another industrial zone here. Oh crap. There. Where'd that go? Alright, so if I build an aqueduct, Paris will grow again. I can move. Actually, I need to move this builder over to Ruin.
Never again.
Hey, another
will I
great wonder.
gaze upon the beauty spots of the.
That'll be nice. I think that adds to my amenities bonus. Not exactly sure. I'll see if I can about picking up another person for the stream. It's nice to have a conversation going on while I do this. Civ is it's a fun game to play, and there's a lot to be learned. But a lot of the time is spent just kind of going through the turns. Oh, alright, well, that was fun. Oh shit.
Blast, blast. In democracy, it's your vote.
Alright, well, it looks like stream's kind of dropping off. Hey, JP, what's up? So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to save the game and either hop back on here, maybe when I'm a little bit more energetic, and continue this game, or just go ahead and start a new one. I was kind of disappointed in the fact that I got an island right here, and there hasn't been much combat action to speak of. But if you guys have been checking it out, I appreciate it. Otherwise, you know, I will finish this game. I'll just go ahead and bring it back up. Maybe again tomorrow. Otherwise, have a good night. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you guys have fun. Take it easy. Have a good night.